Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Youper here, coming at you guys live on YouTube. Not gonna be, not gonna have my light on today, just because we're gonna be playing some ASMR style Minecraft. My son is refusing to go to bed right now, so homeboy is currently in the process of laying down. Yeah. If you guys are just tuning in, I appreciate you guys coming on by. Like I said, we're just gonna be playing some good old-fashioned Minecraft today, just for a couple hours, showcase some mods, that kind of thing. So, not really gonna be talking for the next like few minutes, just because, like I said, my son, he's trying to get to bed, so. Oh shit. I hear spiders. Alright, let's take a look at that. Ambient environment. I don't know if that's really going to change, but the gun sound effects are probably going to blow your guys' eardrums, so sorry about that. Alright, let's see here. So yeah, I am going to be playing with guns today. Super cool. This is called Timeless and Classics 0, so it's actually added on or built on more from the original Timeless and Classics mod. So what I did was I gave myself a little bit of ammunition to get myself by, and we're playing on, I think, normal, or no, we're playing on hard difficulty. So we're just gonna see how it goes. Like I said, we're just gonna be big vibing today. I'm trying to get my house all secured and ready to go. Alright. Oops. So what do we have here? I mean, I have a shit ton of acacia logs. Cobblestone. I don't really have that much cobblestone, honestly. God damn it. Yeah, let's see here. It's hot. Yeah, I'm just gonna do acacia. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a backwards style house to start off with. I don't even have enough cobble for that. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna... Oh shit, son. Well, don't mind if I do. Ah, shit. You know, fuck it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and be stupid and mine all this up, and I think I'm just gonna do wood. I got plenty of acacia. I have acacia saplings, and quite honestly, just across the way, there's forest and everything. So quite honestly, I could probably get away with just going and getting some trees. Honestly, you know what I mean? Ooh, shit. Ooh, get nanny down. Get nanny down. Fucking creeper. Oh man. Babe, you want to go check the steaks real quick? Huh? Oh, you just gotta see if it's still cooking. Okay. Eat whatever you want, and then whatever you don't eat, I'll go ahead and... Because I already had those potatoes and onions and half of a ham steak, so... Fucking potatoes and onions were banging. Dude, one wrong move, and this entire thing is going up in flames. Functionable house, but you know what? It works. Okay. No, that's valid. Yeah. That's fine. There you go. Hey, it's becoming daytime. Nice. All right. Alrighty, let's see here. Can't remember if I had a furnace or not. Shit. Yeah, I really can't remember if I had a furnace or not. Doesn't look like it, so alright. I might be able to get away with this. I want to see if I can or not. Oh, that's bad. Oh. That is not nice. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. Alright, perfect. Alright. Let's see here. I'm just trying to get everything good to go with my house. Pretty soon here, I'm probably going to get some farming going because I do have 2 buckets. And there is an infinite water source down there, so I'll be able to get things going here. Oh yeah, we got some raspberry. So this is another mod too, it's pretty cool. It adds raspberry, so blueberry, strawberry, raspberry, and blackberry bushes. And so pretty dope, if I should say. think we're doing good. So, first things first, I need to get this sand. Alright, and then the big question is, do I have wool? Damn it, I don't. Okay. Well, let me plant these raspberry bushes and all that shit. And let me go ahead and get a bucket. Get all my stuff going, and then we can go ahead and start getting a farm going. Ooh, honeydew. Okay. I did not know I had that. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do blackberry bushes there, blueberry bushes there, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that. And then there we go. Alright, dope. Pretty happy with that. Alright, oh damn, I got 2 black wool, that's it. Shit. Alright, I think I'm gonna have one of these chests out here. This is gonna be for berries and all that shit, so I have cantaloupe seeds? Where the fuck did I get those? Alright. Swear to God I had raspberries. Oh, there they are. Oh, blackberries. Okay. Cool. So that's gonna be for berries. I'll get fancy with it later. Alrighty. Dope. I don't need to be shooting shit yet. Alright, so 3 more. So 3. There we go. Cool. So we got the beginnings of a farm. So pretty cool with that. All right, and we have sugar cane. So go ahead and multifunction this shit. Perfect. All right. I don't know if there's anything I need to do with these bushes if they're actually going to start producing. Oh, they are sick. Hell yeah, got some raspberries. Alright, cool. So a lot of dirt. A hoe. Alrighty. I'm even gonna put my food in here too. Just fuck it. So put some steak in there. Alright, dope. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go back to town here and I'm gonna go and see if we can find some stuff. Eventually I'll get a boat. This is like the market for these guys. Huh. Huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm totally yoinking this dude's shit. Oh shit, it's nighttime? Fuck. Damn it. I don't even have a bed. Well, I'm yoinking somebody's bed. Sorry, boys. I need to take the bed. I don't have enough wool. Shit, these things can get in my house. Oh, take that back. Oh, fuck. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to go hunting. Don't fuck with me, man. I got a gun, bitch. Alrighty, let's see here. Well, I still need to get wood. I think I'm just gonna make a boat. Fuck it. Alright, I think we're on a roll for a proper adventure. Excuse me. Only true way to play Minecraft is with guns. Hey, look at this shit, babe. Or this right here. That's how you play Minecraft. Shit. Yeah. Well, mods make the game more fun. It's funny. You still get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's valid. I think he fell asleep. Mm-hmm. I'm like mining some wood. So what you do, Minecraft? You mine wood. Damn. Yeah, I mainly need wood for turning into charcoal right now, just so I can kind of sustain myself. guess that's enough. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I've just been kind of vibing. I got the next 3 days off, so I'm just going to be cleaning the house, hanging out, and playing games. Not really doing much. Pretty much the same thing I do, yep. Wow. Rude. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we're kind of simple. Hmm? Just gonna check something real quick. Oh my god, people are DMing me. Oh. What? You're mean. You're a bully. You're a fucking bully. I know. That's true. Still toxic. Still toxic. Just over here vibing. You know, the one thing I will say though, so, you know, I've kind of been on this journey the last year to year and a half where I went from streaming exclusively on Twitch to then going to Kick and then now going back to Twitch and then going back to Kick and now YouTube. Definitely noticed. Now, granted, I personally don't care about viewers just because I enjoy streaming, and as long as I just consistently start doing it, you know, I'll see growth. But I do notice that I get way less viewers on YouTube than I do on Twitch, but or Kick. But I will say though, I just feel like it's better for me. So I was actually talking to Brock, and he kind of influenced me for my decision making for this one because he used to manage YouTube channels for some pretty big name people, not like huge name, but like one of the people he used to work with is called Mutex, and he Mutex right now has like 150,000 subscribers, right? So, and he actually helped him grow from like 30K to over 100K in the time that he was helping him, right? So, and Brock used to manage a bunch of other people too, and like video edit and stuff. So I kind of take what he says in consideration when it comes to shit because he kind of knows his shit about like algorithms and whatnot. And he was just like, honestly, like Kick may be good for now, but like he's a firm believer in that YouTube will always be the most stable, but also be the most money potential. He noticed, he even said he's like multiple creators that have gone from Twitch to YouTube or from Kick to YouTube and have actually like made money doing it because, you know, when you become a YouTube partner, you end up getting like money per view kind of thing. Like for every minutes, like for every so minutes you get a certain amount of money. And just Mutex, with as little views as he gets, or at the height of his channel, he was bringing in about 20K a month, and he was spending about 10K, so he was profiting about 10K a month. Oh, they're right over here. So yeah, that's where for me it was one of those things when he told me about YouTube and how I should just start streaming on YouTube. I thought about it and I'm like, you know, it's not a bad idea, only because of the fact that one of the things that he mentioned is that whenever you stream on YouTube, it automatically goes from being a live broadcast to a VOD, like a video. So for casting specifically, if I cast on YouTube, like a personal cast, I'll be able to go ahead and turn that into a VOD right away, so that way people can go ahead and get the VOD. And then what's also really nice too is that if anybody wants to download the video, there's a lot of sites out there that are free where you can take a YouTube video by its link and go ahead and download the video and turn it into an MP4. So I was like, shit, dude. From a casting perspective, it just makes more sense, but also too, like, who knows if I start becoming more consistent where I'm streaming like 1 to 2, like if I'm streaming every day, you know, getting myself out there, and I'll be able to go ahead and start potentially making money. But I mean, I'm not really in it for the money though. I just like streaming. I like the concept of streaming. I mean, I may not have a lot of viewers, and I may never have a lot of viewers, but at the end... Oh shit, that's an Enderman. At the end of the day, I just enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun. Oh my god, dude, this Enderman is really freaking me the fuck out. Shit. Scouts, go reload. See, when you're playing this mod with when you're playing this mod, creepers automatically become prime real estate. Well, at least, you know, in the sense that they're good to have. Brother. Oh, shit. Just sleeping in my bed. Yeah, so like for example, right? So if we're gonna go ahead and do there's a creeper. I heard him. Come here, little buddy. motherfucker. But yeah, no, friggin', I love Minecraft with mods, dude. The biggest problem for me as a creator, the problem that I have is I genuinely have no idea what to do specifically for content. And that's really the problem that I have, because there are so many games out there. Like, right, like the ecosystem for content creation and gaming is just so littered with people that want to make a name for themselves, right? And they see all these different creators like Sketch, Queso, freaking Jinxie as like the big three right now, at least that I can think of. You also have like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, like the OG YouTubers that have had the loyalty, like of being on YouTube for literally forever, right? And you even have the Twitch specific people. You have, even though he's kind of a controversial guy at the moment, Dr. Disrespect, but you also have Tim the Tap Man, you have Nick Merckx, like all these big streamers, and the problem is that 90% of the time, whether you like it or not, the likelihood of you becoming a major content creator is slim to none, right? And that's just a thing that I've come to accept. Now, it doesn't mean that it just gives you the right to just fuck off and not really do anything, right? Like, obviously, whatever you want to do, but you want to do it for the right reasons. And quite honestly, I feel like if you're just trying to get into the content game for the sake of doing it just to do it, and you're not really doing anything to benefit yourself, like, right? Like, for me, my biggest problem as a content creator is I've never been consistent, right? Like, even with anything, like, I put my mind to something, and 2 weeks later, I get distracted and put my mind towards another thing. So I'm constantly changing my mind, changing my direction. So I'm even though I'm a very consistent person in terms of personality and everything else, I'm a very inconsistent person when it comes to decision making. And my wife can even attest, it's a fucking problem sometimes. And yeah, it's bad, right? And that's where, literally for years, like, if I kept all of my old videos on YouTube, you would have heard multiple times, like, oh, guys, this time I'm gonna be consistent. And I'm consistent for like 2 fucking weeks, and then the next thing you know, oh, guess what? Youper's not consistent again. And that's at least from my personal content. Now, granted, if I'm gonna be honest, a lot of that is because I put everything before my own content, right? So, like, I'm doing stuff with Verify, I'm working, I'm spending time with my family. Like, I may play a lot of video games, but I don't really stream a lot, because for me, at the end of the day, like, it's really a production, right? Like, when you're doing streaming of any kind, you're putting on a show, right? Like, there's something about you that makes people want to watch you, and everybody has their own shtick, right? So, like, for me, my thing is, I'm just a variety streamer, and I'm a chill guy who just wants to hang out and enjoy playing a game. And if people want to watch and hang on, and stick around, talk and chat, whatever, cool. I'm cool with that. I'm never gonna be the kind of person that's like, oh my god, subscribe to me, give me your money, I deserve it, I'm entitled. Like, I'll never be like that. I genuinely despise that kind of people, but like, I'm always thinking about my organization. Like, I'd rather have people put effort into my organization and being a fan of my gaming organization before becoming a fan of me directly. Because the way I look at it is, the more my organization grows and the more that I take on responsibility for the things that I'm responsible for, like my organization. I got an announcement coming down the pipeline here. Probably this weekend is when I'm going to announce it. But I got a really cool thing that I got going on right now for a project. So it's like, I'm a variety streamer. I play whatever game I want to play. I don't follow fads, and I just vibe, right? Now, the one thing I do want to challenge myself, I don't want to make any promises to myself or to anybody else, but the thing I'm going to make for a personal challenge and a personal goal is to start being more consistent. You know, obviously goals are attainable as long as I'm motivated and everything and, you know, actively working towards them. So, like, you know, I have a very big tendency to say what I want to do, but then the follow through is always really shitty. So, like, you know, for example, to kind of give myself, oh, is that a skunk? Look, babe, look. Come here, bitch. I'm gonna get sprayed by this skunk and I'm not looking. Oh, yo, this little son of a bitch actually sprayed. Oh, you little bitch, come here. Yeah, I just wasted a whole fucking I just wasted a whole clip on you. You little bitch. Anywho. Getting distracted. But yeah, no, like, my biggest problem is just, like I said, follow through. And I told myself this year, just overall, because now I'm in a better position financially. I'm not as much as struggle busing as I was, you know, in terms of finances with the family and all that. So we're in a lot better position moving into this year compared to years past. And I've always had an excuse for my personal health, because right now, like, I'm 5'50". I'm a big dude. Now, granted, I'm healthy for being 5'50". Like, I could have a myriad of health problems right now. Oh my god, look at babe. Look. It's a bird. He's eating rotten flesh, dude. He needs to get a better palate. But like, I've always put everything to the side for myself, mainly my personal health, right? And I told myself 3 things moving forward into 2023. Number 1, I was going to start getting more consistent as a content creator, like my personal brand. Like, I want to actually either stick to a schedule or just have general times that I stream. And I want to stream for at least 1 to 2 hours a day. That's kind of like my major goal. Oh my god, babe, look. Seals. Look at those little guys. They're all just hanging out. That's cute. But yeah, so like, I want to get more consistent as a content creator. That means, at least the way I look at it, is I'm either releasing a video every day, I'm releasing a video, I'm streaming, or let me take that back. I'm either releasing a long-form content video, I'm streaming for at least an hour a day, or 2 hours a day, you know, max, like 1 to 2 hours, or I'm putting out a YouTube short or a TikTok or something like that, right? Like a short form. So, you know, that's number 1. Number 2 is I was going to cut back on traditional fast food as well as snacks and drinks. So, for example, with Kool-Aid, I'm a big fan of Kool-Aid, but I don't use traditional sugar. I use like artificial sweeteners like Splenda and stuff. Even though everybody likes to be like, oh my god, artificial sweeteners are so bad for you, blah, they cause cancer. I mean, air could literally cause you cancer. Who knows, right? And so that's where artificial sweeteners have been proven to not be nearly as detrimental as traditional sugar. So that's why for me, I'm going to be doing a lot more Kool-Aid. I'm a huge Kool-Aid guy. Fucking love Kool-Aid. My son loves Kool-Aid. Jade kind of doesn't like how I make Kool-Aid. She likes more of the traditional sugar. Yeah, we always water Garrus's down, you know, because he's not at that age yet of, like, justifying giving him just straight Kool-Aid. But the nice thing is that because it's in the packets, it doesn't automatically come with sugar. So when you add the artificial sweetener, it's not nearly as bad as it could be. But for me, I'm going to start drinking more Kool-Aid, number 1. And if I do need to get carbonated drinks, my all-time favorite fucking drink, like if I had to pick like 2 of my all-time favorite pops, Fresca is probably number 1 or number 2. and fucking Sundrop. Dude, oh my god. The things I would do to get a bottle of Sundrop sometimes, diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. It's bad. Oh, I am a whore for Sundrop. Absolute slut. Hmm. 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 Oh. That'd be lit. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, I want to cut down on traditional fast food. So what constitutes traditional fast food? Well, for me, the way I look at fast food is anything that is just literal fried grease bombs, right? And I can only have non-traditional fast food. So like examples would be there's a place in town here, it's a local pizzeria called Antonio's, and they have what's called a lunch special. So it's a small pizza, like about yay big, right? And you could do thin crust or it's either thin crust or hand tossed, and it comes with a 24-ounce fountain drink, and it's $8 even, right? So it's a pretty good sized meal because like they load it up with like it's one topping. So a lot of times I do pepperoni, so I'm getting meat, I'm getting cheese, I'm getting bread. So you know, it's carbs and protein all in one. Yeah, it's pizza, right? But at least it's all handmade, right? Like they I know for a fact that they hand make the dough. You know, they get natural, like they get actual cheese, they get actual pepperoni, like they use real fucking ingredients. So for me, with that pizza, it's not like I'm eating a McDonald's burger that I know that's been frozen. I know that it's extremely high in fat, and not even the good kinds of fats. It's like saturated fats. If I remember correctly, trans fats are the okay fats and saturated fats are the bad fats. So it's like literally just McDonald's is just not healthy, right? And I told myself that if I do ever get non-traditional fast food like the pizzeria, or like a more realistic example like Subway, right? Like if I'm going to do anything like that, it's going to be a maximum of once a week at absolute maximum. You know, everybody's got to need, like on any kind of diet or any kind of health plan, it's just realistic to have one cheat day a week. You know, like anybody who says that you can't have a cheat day are full of shit. I'm just going to keep it real. So there's that. I also want to start eating 3 square meals a day. So like I want to start eating breakfast, which means getting up, which is the worst. I have such an aggressive streak when it comes to waking up in the morning. It is like my wife, like I said, she'll even attest, it is bad. I am so bad when it comes to waking up in the morning. It's yeah. So I don't know if you guys heard, but she was basically saying that for me, she has to start waking me up 2 hours before I even have to start work. Because then what she does is after I do eventually get up, it takes me so long to get out of bed and actually awake, and I always usually wait like 15 to 10 minutes before actually getting ready for work and then going to work, because I literally live like from the back entrance for the employee entrance for the authorized retail AT&T store that I work at, and to my front door is less than a quarter mile, right? And so for me, I always am like, oh, I could just leave here 5 minutes till I clock in, drive over and clock in right on time, which 9 times out of 10 that's the case. I'm normally 1 to 2 minutes late, but my boss doesn't really care. So but for me personally, like I want to start eating in the morning. So what I'm going to start doing is, now granted, in Michigan specifically, and I just found this out today, and so did Jade from her boss, but apparently uh, any kind of egg that is laid by a chicken in a major facility that isn't a cage is now banned. So like all eggs in the state of Michigan as of the beginning of this year have to be produced by chickens that are cage free, meaning that they are free roam chickens. So it doesn't matter the manufacturer or the plant or wherever they're coming from, even if it's an industrial farm kind of thing, they have to be cage free. They can't be literally spending their entire life in a cage. Now, granted, it produces a lot healthier eggs, but because that thing is a thing right now, and probably for the next few months, Michigan is going to be very short on eggs, meaning that if I want eggs, I'm more than likely going to have to either coordinate with local farmers in my area to get eggs and pay like $4 a dozen, or I'm going to have to go ahead and go to Wisconsin, which luckily I'm on the border, and I have to just go to go to Walmart or something in Green Bay, or go to the Piggly Wiggly in Crivets, or even, in Niagara, go to the IGA and get eggs, because Wisconsin doesn't have the same policy. So you can still get non-cage free eggs, but quite honestly, you don't even really know if it is cage free or not, if I'm going to keep it real. So, but I want to start making eggs in the morning. One of my things that I've been doing recently is doing eggs with salsa. Like, it was something that one of Jade's friends turned the idea on to me, was using, was taking salsa and putting on eggs, which I didn't know that was a thing. I genuinely did not know that was a thing, because I'm not cultured. So, I was like, holy shit. And I was like, holy shit, that's actually pretty dope. And so, and it tastes really good too. So I really can't complain. Yeah, fun stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna, if I can get my happy ass up in the morning, I wanna go ahead and start making eggs in the morning. Oh yeah, I will be tomorrow. It's not even for me, it's not even the days that I have off. Whenever I have days off, I'm fine. It's the days that I don't have off, where I have to work, where I have a very hard time just getting up in the morning. Don't know why, it's just how it is. Have fun with that. There we go. But yeah, but the third thing, which is the biggest thing for me, is going to be the hardest thing for me. And it's not even because I don't want to do it, it's just that I get very distracted and I forget a lot, is I want to start going to the gym. Only because I do enjoy going to the gym. I do enjoy working out. It's just the problem that I have is that, I'll be interested in going to the gym. I go to the gym. I go too hard, too quick. I get super fucking sore. And then I just am like, oh, I don't need to go to the gym anymore. Or like I go early in the morning, and like I said, waking up that early for me has always been very difficult. So what happens is that a lot of the times I don't end up going, or as I don't go as consistently as I would want to, only because I'm like, oh, I'm fucking tired, whatever, right? So that's the problem that I personally have. So that's why, for me, I just need to start, I want to start going really late at night, because 9 times out of 10, Jade around this time You know, she wants to go to bed or is getting close to going to bed. Normally by midnight at the earliest, she's going to bed. So for me, normally what that means is we'll go and cuddle for a little bit until she falls asleep, and I'll still be awake and I'll want to go back to playing games, and then I'll stay up for like another hour or two, and then around or 4 a.m. depending on how I'm doing, but or what I'm doing, whatever. But a lot of the times I'll end up staying up until 2 a.m. So I just thought to myself, well, if I just go to the gym and start working out and I don't need to be in the gym all night. I just really need to be in there for 45 minutes to an hour tops, right? That I can go to the gym, get a workout in, and do targeted workouts, and then do that like 2 to 4 times a week to start off, and then eventually just kind of cascade it from there. So that's essentially what the game plan would be, is that I would go to the gym for less than an hour. I would go to the Anytime Fitness, only because the Anytime Fitness that's here in town literally is in the same mall where I work. I think, and I'd have to figure this out, but I've heard down the grapevine that anybody who technically works in the mall gets a discount at Anytime Fitness. So if that's the case, then hell yeah. But no matter what, I want to get that membership, and like I said, start going 2 to 4 times a week. So the idea is get more consistent with my personal content, start eating healthier, right? And then start exercising more. And as long as, you know, I'm keeping myself active and I'm not really fucking myself with eating fast food constantly or eating just extremely unhealthy food all the time, especially snacks or drinks like pop and whatnot, then I'll be good to go. So, but yeah, and the last time I did this, I did it for 2 weeks, and I ended up dropping 15 pounds in 2 weeks. So as long as I just stay consistent, then I'm fine. But like I said, that's literally half the battle. So we're going to see, you know. Like I said, it's a personal challenge to myself. Well, I mean, hell, just as an example of how I know for a fact that even subconsciously, I know that I need to start being healthier physically. I picked up my son. Like, Jade was still at work. I went and picked up my son at 7:30 today. And, you know, I genuinely did not feel like cooking. And so I was thinking to myself, all right, what kind of food can I go get? Well, I was originally thinking about just hitting up Little Caesars because, you know, it's not traditional fast food. But I'm like, well, then I told myself, literally having a conversation with myself in the car while I was waiting for our babysitter to bring him down. I was like, dude, what's really the fucking point of... What's the point of saying no fast food, but then go and get... Or, like, non-traditional fast food, but then go and get fucking Little Caesars, where their crust and just the way that they make those pizzas is not natural, right? Like, it's not natural ingredients. It's definitely processed, right? So then I started thinking about ordering another pizza from Antonio's, and I was like, well, I already got Antonio's earlier, and so I was just like, oh, you know what? Fuck it. We have a shit ton of potatoes and a shit ton of onions, and I haven't had potatoes and onions, like skillet cooked potatoes and onions, in a long time. And so I ended up making that, and I knew that Jade was wanting to cook some steaks when she got home, and so that's why I didn't really eat too many. Unfortunately, I did. But that's okay, honestly. Yeah, I love you. But yeah, so yeah, but I ended up eating those, and I'm not gonna lie, they're fucking fantastic. And so that's where I told myself, you know, like I was gonna commit to this challenge to myself, and I ended up talking myself out of going and getting fast food, which I could have easily afforded and could have easily done, but I didn't do it. because I want to actually make a difference. Because here's the thing, like, I'm only going to be 28 this year, and I've been fortunate enough my entire life that I haven't had any major health issues. You know, knock on wood. But, you know, I've pretty much felt like I've been dodging bullets left and right. Like, the only genuine health things that I have, genuine health problems that I have are that I'm a big dude. Like, my BMI is over 60, which is fucking horrible. I'm 550 pounds. But the only actual, like, health thing that's wrong with me is that I technically have sleep apnea. And it's not even really mainly due to my weight. It's just I have a naturally thick tongue, and I also have just a really thick neck, right? And that's obviously from being bigger, but it's not fully bigger. It's also genetics. But if I did lose weight, I would possibly lose weight even in my tongue, because that's a thing, apparently. And, you know, I would end up either making it so I don't have any kind... Oh, that fucking bird just stole my shit. Where did that bird steal from me? Oh, you didn't even steal shit from me. I just murdered a seagull for no reason. Whoops. But yeah, so, like I said, when it comes down to it, like, I had an opportunity to basically be a fat piece of shit, and I didn't take it. And I just want to get myself healthier, because, like I said, freaking sleep apnea, and also heart disease runs on both sides of my family. Now, granted, the reason why is because my family has always been very unhealthy with their lifestyle choices. And I mainly want to see my kids grow up and grow old with my wife, right? Like, I don't want to die by the time I'm 45 because of a heart attack that could have been prevented if I just got off my fat ass and actually took care of my life. So, and you know, and it's not like it's going to be a huge journey, right? Like, just literally 2 years of lifestyle changes and then maintaining those lifestyle changes in a realistic way, and you find yourself, bam, in a good situation. So, like, everybody likes to overthink everything, and I'm one of those people. And so that's where if I just say fuck it and I just start doing it, then it's going to make a huge difference. I'm going to feel better. I'm going to look better, be a lot more confident, honestly. And especially in the world of sales, confidence is a huge fucking thing. So, you know, and I eventually want to become an insurance agent. And I feel like I'd be a lot more credible too. Like, kind of like, how would you feel it... Oh, shit. Those are pillagers. Like, how would you feel if you had a personal trainer who was like, hey, let me tell you how to live your life and how to work out, but he had a big fucking gut? You probably wouldn't take them seriously. Shit, dude. I knew these illagers were gonna find me eventually. Fucking pricks. Ooh, is this a ravine? Ooh, kind of. Shit. Dope. But yeah, that's my rant for the day. You know, like I said, I'm just one of those guys that I just need to get my head out of my ass and actually start taking my health seriously. And like I said too, I just need to start taking a lot more shit seriously too. Like, you know, I talked about it in my last stream from a few days ago. If you guys want to check it out, it's obviously on my YouTube channel. But one of the things that I talked about was I was just casually talking to members of the Verify Con team, and they were kind of busting my balls a little bit about my casting. They even said, like, you know, and this isn't just me, like, specifically, they even said, like, it's not just you, but, like, for example, Outcast, the assistant team captain of the squad, he was like, you know, if I'm watching a caster on a cast, even if it's in VOD review, if they are making, like, if they're just not doing a good job casting, I'll just mute the stream because it's just better quality to just mute the stream and listen than it is to actually like listen to what the caster's saying. And I kind of took that to heart because I was like, you know, to be honest, because they were even saying like in a lot of your casts, especially when your son is awake, you have a tendency to focus on your son more than the actual game, and then you'll make stupid comments in your cast like, "Oh wow, those 2 rounds went really quick." And it's like, it's not like you were, you know, you weren't watching the game, you don't know what's going on, and you make these stupid comments, and it just makes it really not watchable. You know, or like you're just like rolling your eyes, kind of like, "Oh my god, this is really the caster." So, and even then too, I look at VOD of when I'm on point and I'm doing a really good cast, whether it's a duo cast or I'm solo casting, and I'm really on point, like taking things seriously, and my casts are great, honestly. Like they sound so good, to me at least, even though I'm a very hardcore critic of myself. So that's where I was like, hell yeah. So I don't know, I just want to start taking casting more seriously and trying to get more opportunity in casting because, like, for example, right now Vegas is going on for the Premier Circuit, and now granted they're having issues, like technical issues this time around, like unforeseen technical issues. I think Scothy, he's the team captain of the squad Verify Expasai, because we're like doing a combined thing with them, and fucking Scothy's like, yeah, the venue got IP banned. So that just means that, like, you know, it's impossible to kind of play games right now until it gets fixed. So I was like, oh shit, that's fucking rough. So, but like hearing the casters, like the casters are great. The casting selection is honestly great, but the fact that I am just as good, if not can be better than those casters that are there currently, just gives me all the more motivation to just get fucking like locked in and start taking that shit more seriously. Oh, I saw that son of a bitch. Yeah, there you are. Oh shit, tactical reload. Alright, we're gonna save this as a ravine. And that's another thing too, speaking of, or just seeing it, one of the things I want to start investing in more too, when I have the ability to financially. Oh, that's a copper backpack. Oh, that's dope. I want to be able to start getting into Rogue Energy again, because they have 3 different flavors, like flavor types. They have the regular you know, energy stuff, like the energy series. They then have their hydration series, which doesn't have any caffeine, but it's designed to, like, you know, it has natural ingredients and shit that, you know, kind of help your body and whatnot. And then they have the chill series, which is designed to help you mellow out and whatnot. And the only downside is a tub of Rogue Energy without discounts can be like fucking $35 after shipping, and it's 30 servings. So let's just say hypothetically, if I only have 1 glass a day of Rogue Energy, that's basically a month's worth of drinks, right? Now, when you break it down, it's cheaper than just buying energy drinks, but it's that initial upfront cost that's kind of like, oh shit. So like $100 would get me 3 tubs, which is like the equivalent of like 2 months worth of Rogue. And I'm okay with that, but I gotta make sure that my bills are paid first, you know? And that's where, like, by the time it comes time for me to want to invest in something like that, I'm already just thinking about the next bill. So So at the end of the day, I don't know. It's just struggle bus. Alright, I think I got raw silver somewhere. Yeah. Put the ingots over here. Alright, so we're gonna let that smelt and do its thing. We got plenty of logs. Granite, cobblestone. Oh. This is totally the inefficient way of doing this. Okay, yeah, this is stupid. I don't know why I was doing that. I don't think I have enough polished diorite for anything really, but I am going to go ahead and say fuck it and just start saving that shit, because why not? Alrighty. Dope. Getting myself all nice and situated. At some point I need to get a mine going. Alright, so what is this copper backpack? Ooh. Nice, got some beetroot and gunpowder, which is always nice. And a music disc. Cool. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put that saddle in there. Definitely keeping that copper backpack though, just in case. Obviously it holds way more. Let me check how long I've been live. I'm probably gonna cut it here if I've been live for over an hour and a half. Yeah, almost 90 minutes. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut it here, guys. I want to keep this world for whenever I do Minecraft streams. I might even start a series on it, who knows, of me just playing this world. I don't really know yet, but obviously, I don't know if you guys can leave comments on VODs when this stream does end, obviously, but if you can, cool. But yeah, obviously just subscribe to the channel if you guys want to be notified of whenever I do go live. Quite honestly, like I said, I want to start streaming at least 3 days a week, uploading a regular video a week, and like that's kind of like my goal. I mean, if I can stream 1 to 2 hours a day, I'm definitely going to do it. It's always going to be in the time frame of 9 to midnight CST, just because it's almost always after I put my son to bed. And that's normally when my main casting time is too. So whether it's me casting or doing like a stream like this, I'm always going to do some kind of streaming, hopefully. Otherwise I'm going to start doing videos and shit. But either way, like I said, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to be notified of whenever I do go live. And also be sure to check out all of my other social medias. I have a link tree on my YouTube. So, but yeah, that's going to do it for me, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, stay frosty, my friends. Have a nice day, everybody. Peace.